Hiya, Aries. Really apologetic for the late videos. Been swamped. And I also want to say that I just want to have a little moment for the people and the facts that have been happening here in London. Whether it's the homes that were burned down and the people that lost their family members, or whether it was pertaining to Finsbury Park. I mean, I live in Finsbury Park, and that mosque, that Muslim mosque there, I practically cycle past her or walk past her every single day, and it's sad, I just feel like we as people need to do better within the world, and I'm not gonna go all into it like that, but I just feel like I should take a moment to address it or acknowledge it. Okay, head into your reading. Aries, I feel like you are getting real about something. The overall theme, you've got the Queen of Cups in reverse, you've got the Five of Wands upright, and then you've got the Seven of Cups here. You be dealing with fire or water sign. I'm in a rising. I'm sorry about the lighting. The lighting is not too good in here right now. Okay. And also, I feel like with the Seven of Cups reverse, there's no more access, no more inner conflict or competition. I feel like you are narrowing down the bullshit, narrowing down on the bullshit. You be realizing, you be releasing a water sign by the presence of this water sign. This Queen of Cups is in reverse, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Or having a lot of arguments with one, or just someone with a lot of energy, over manipulative, over emotional, dark, like swamping kind of energy. If this isn't a water sign, I feel like you or someone could be very manipulating or over emotional. Or some of you have more than one partner, and there's a lot of competing with who you should choose or who they should choose. Because upright, this card speaks of like a lot of choices, a lot of options. But in reverse, it's more like narrowing down, getting down to the nitty gritty, and letting go of too much access. So you feel intimidated, like someone has all of these options, and they are out of your league or not within your reach for some of you, and some of you be trying to succeed with an online business, but you find that the competition to be overbearing, or you know someone that has a business online and you don't agree with what they do, or you don't agree with the business, or you don't agree with certain walks of life that somebody has for some of you. I feel like it's just overall you or someone you know may be putting outrageous demands on either or. And someone from the past is still pulling at your heartstrings. Supposed to be the person. Or someone you've dealt with for a really long time. And when it comes to your work, Aries, I see Judgment in reverse. I see the Knight of Cups in reverse. And then I see the Sun card in reverse. I don't know, Aries. I don't know what. I'm gonna. I mean, I don't know exactly, but I feel like some of you didn't get the promotion you was hoping to get. You may be feeling like your efforts went in vain with the presence of all of these three. Or if you put in for holiday, the time it wasn't well received for some of you. You might have preferred something to someone or somewhere and showed them your talents or your creative skills, yet you feel like they aren't receptive or like they are overlooking you, and you may feel like you're not good enough in a certain creative field or certain skill where you need to show off talents or presentations. Maybe a kiss ass at work also, trying to make you look bad in front of the bosses. But there also can be a chance that you're not listening to spirit about a certain job or a position. Some of you miss an important offer due to being on holiday. Maybe that's the presence of the sun. Or other worldly duties, and even be regarding children. Is your heart and soul still into what you're doing, Aries? Main question. Oh, sorry. Also, in the overall theme, yeah, you received the regeneration card in reverse. And for that one, it means basically endings come in forms, and now is the time to stop holding on to what must die so that something better can take its place. Nature's cycles include disease, decay, death, and regeneration. Let whatever isn't working in your life die. Don't be afraid to face the facts. There is no need to struggle or grieve. Whatever your query, let it go. You're about to be reborn. Aries. I get you to see the picture. I don't know. That all means brothers. And then the message you received for work, you received Imagine in reverse. Now Imagine in reverse tells you that Illusions and wishful thinking rooted in a sense of lack have entered your life. Now would be the time to see things as they truly are, not as you hoped or imagined they would be. Release any fear, then envision anew. Perhaps you are anticipating that something fearful might happen and recreating that image of disaster over and over in your mind. The universe responds to such projections, so be aware of this catastrophizing. No matter what illusions or awfulizing are a misuse of imagination, clear the inner slate and stay grounded. Stay real. Only then can you truly have what you desire. Then you received between worlds. Between worlds. Transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness in no man's land. Between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experience. In this place, between what was and what will be, is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is a great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours. To understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. And then the prosperity message. In your work, sometimes you try things that have worked for others, hoping that you too will be successful. When this symbol appears, it reminds you that sometimes the path to your prosperity is a gamble. Win or lose, you can learn much from what comes out of your wager. It's a good time to bet on your skills and talents in a new and different arenas. Remain curious, and with the right combination of timing and luck, you will be stumble upon something golden that will be unlike anything you've known before. Okay. And then, when it comes to your emotions, I feel like you want to soar, Aries. You've got the World, which is beautiful. You've got the Eight of Cups. Now, these cards are pretty much straightforward. Like, I feel like you want to soar. You feel like you want to have the wind beneath your wings. And you're ready to move on to find the ninth cup of happiness from this Eight of Cups here. And ready to venture out into the world. I feel like you want to leave dead weight behind and what you don't and what doesn't serve you. You want to follow your dream, follow your passion, follow what makes your heart. You want to be free from shackles, pretty much. That's in your emotions, Aries. Now, the singles, Aries, I feel like there is a victory or success in leaving the status quo. You got the Hierophant in reverse. Almost like a contradicting kind of like energy, but in the same way, not so much, because I feel like you feel that there's reward to leave the mainstream way of life alone. Maybe perhaps you met someone who is unorthodox and unconventional, and they have you very intrigued. You may be stripping yourself of old belief systems that no longer serve you. You get involved with someone at the workplace, or someone that has a community vibe, or that you visit every day and is in your daily commute. A Hierophant here. I feel like something about this person excites you or makes you feel uneasy at the same time because they be so unorthodox and untraditional. If you haven't met someone, I feel like you are feeling powerful within your own right and you're standing within the community and finally have the courage to leave outdated beliefs and ideologies behind. Coupled, now let's get a message from romance angels. What is the message in this reading for single Aries spirit? What is the message in this reading? What is the message in this reading for Aries spirit? Hold up. New love. Perfect card to get. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Then you received make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps guided to take. And then let go of control issues and they all came out together. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Yeah, maybe this could also mean like release having to be in control or having to always be in order or have order of the court. Just wing it, Aries. For some of y'all. Now for the coupled Aries, you've got the Three of Swords. You've got the Nine of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, in it for the long haul. Earth-like energy. Cancer, Pisces. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Coupled. The presence of these cards together feel like they're telling me that you'll be feeling like for too long you have dealt with this power struggling. or this defensive relationship that causes too much agony on your heart. You've been in there for the long haul. Guy right there is like, boy, he's diligent, he's dedicated. Dedicated time and time again. I feel like there's a lot of ego and defense there. This 9 of Wands here, a lot of fire, a lot of like defense, a lot of feeling like you have to stand up for your own self and your beliefs. A lot of, I feel like a divorce may be on the cards or a breakup. Some of you still be trying to put on a happy face though and refuse to look at the cracks. Scared to face the truth about something or someone because they maybe have been a part of your sales journey for so long. This be going through a divorce or a settlement. Spirit, what is the message in this reading for couple Aries? What is the message in this reading? What is the message in this reading for couple Aries? What is the message in this reading for couple Aries? Spirit, what is the message in this reading for couple Aries? What is the message in this reading for couple Aries? What is the message in this reading for couple Aries? What is the message in this reading for couple Aries? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Then you received codependency as well. Addictions are affecting your love life. You'll be addicted to this person because I feel like they've been a part of your soul's journey for a long, long time. But I feel like this is agonizing and painful. And this can mean not addicted. Maybe one or both of you are addicted to substances, or if it's not a substance, then you're just addicted to the person. Wow, those cards were like brilliantly came out. Now the overall advice, I feel like Spirit is telling you guys to listen to your intuition. You've got the High Priestess in reverse, and then you've got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, or Queen of Earth, or Mother of Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Listen to your intuition regarding a manipulating or gold-digging person, or listen to your intuition regarding finances or your work life. Watch out for a sneaky woman who is wearing a mask. Aries may not be what they seem. Someone may not be honest about their health or their emotional state. Or this could be telling you to be aware of pay attention to your own body's needs if you need a health checkup. Follow through, my brethren, Aries. Now, let's see what crystals are for y'all. This way. Spirit, give me a crystal for Aries. Crystals for Aries this week, Spirit. Well, I'm not gonna read y'all of those. Please look up here and get another one. Crystals for Aries this week. Crystals for Aries this week. Overlight. 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 Light, 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 light. Overlight. Now, Overlight is telling you a soul connector has a sedative effect on the mind, stilling it so that profound healing and consciousness connection within your soul, the universal mind, and higher dimension occurs. You are multi-layered soul on a course of accelerated spiritual growth. You came to Earth to share your knowledge. You have an ability to move between different dimensions, to anchor new vibrations into the Earth plane. The slowness and seeming impossibility of this task have brought disillusionment and discontent, but do not despair. Raise your consciousness and others will follow. Divination, recognize that you are an integral part of humanity. Center yourself in an inner peace and connect to your higher mind before making a decision. Beneficial contacts come through friends and family. It is not so much that you know as whom that counts now, and that includes higher beings. Aligning to as above, so below, or as within, so without, leads to a sense of rightness and immense well-being. Frequency is exceptionally high. The soul star and stellar gateway cleanses and aligns all. The timing is Aquarius. One that I also feel was meant to come out was Soulmate, which is number. So it was, yeah, I'm gonna just read it, man. The E5, Soulmate. The twin flame. Two crystals side by side, called in a twin flame. A complement to your soul. This is what people mean when they ask for a soulmate. A twin flame bonds to people in an intimate relationship or unites you within the higher part of your soul. self-understanding. You yearn to be loved, but does this come from a black hole you need to fill? Black holes can be filled only from the inside, by loving yourself fully and integrating different facets of your being. A twin flame means embracing deep intimacy and interdependency between yourself and another at the spiritual physical levels. A divination, old heartbreak need to be healed, ties with the past companion, cut vows or renegotiated. Prepare for open-minded heart. Prepare for open-hearted, intimate, unconditional love. Decide whether you want a soulmate with the soul lesson that implies, or a twin flame, a companion of your heart. You don't need anyone else to make you complete. A twin flame completes your your own wholeness. The frequency is earthy or high depending on crystal. And chakra is earth star, heart, soul star, and stellar gateway. Okay? Now, the soul cards, these have no meaning. Intuitively, your gut feeling, whatever comes to mind is what Spirit wants you to know, Aries. What is the message in this reading for Aries? What is the message in this reading for Aries? What do you want Aries to know, Spirit? What is the message in this reading for Aries, Spirit? What do you feel intuitively this one? And then this one. Boy, it's like someone covering their face and down on their knees repenting, or laying down on the ground, almost in a fetal position. Thank you so much, Aries, and I'm sorry again for the late upload.